Mud is everything: dirt, soil, ash, sand, dust, stone, and silt. But the one defining ingredient is water. Water is what separates the powders and grit from mud. Water is also a defining ingredient in all living things, notably humans. Many creation stories tell us that humans were made from mud. Prometheus, Ninmah, Nuwa, God. All of these deities are said to have made mankind from mud.
Hands with Clear Mud Mirrors invites an audience to follow a traditional promenade performance that takes place along the Thames esplanade between Bankside Beach and the Hammersmith Bridge. Focusing on the Thames on repetition and rhythm, this work intends to connect people to the materials and histories carried by the river. Before our time, the people of London built walls to direct and shape the river by reclaiming land. This work invites the audience to focus on letting the river reclaim what we have borrowed.
The work begins at dawn at the lowest tide on Bankside Beach. 100 performers stand on this ground. One performer starts the work. They kneel upon the wet mud and exhume chunks of material. They play the role of the artist. These materials are then given by the artist to the other 99 performers.
The performers carry these pieces of mud close to their chest, hands crossed over, similar to how someone might hold an infant.
The garments worn by the performers are uniform beige linen dresses cut and sewn in patterns that mirror the Union Jack flag. As the performers hold and interact with the mud, the dresses become stained and distressed. Hands with Clear Mud Mirrors started as a contemplation on the River Thames. While it still takes place on the river's banks, we want to offer a wider, more national and global experience. This flag represents many different things to many different people. The United Kingdom was built with materials from many lands by many hands. The Union Jack flag is symbolic, and all the different things it represents should be shared with everyone that stands on this land.
The performers then carry these pieces of mud in a single file line along the river's promenade, with the audience invited to follow. They will walk upstream until they reach the Hammersmith Bridge.
At this point, these pieces of mud are then returned to the river. The performers then go to the river's edge, where they clean their mud from their arms before making their way back to the Bankside Beach. When they arrive, a new person will separate from the group and become the artist, suggesting to the audience that this work can be repeated many times.
Hands with Clear Mud Mirrors takes place over a 4 to 6 hour period. This is how long it will take the performers to walk the full geographic distance. This is also how long it takes for the tide to make a half rotation. We are seeking to provide space for both the audience and the performers to enter an almost meditative state by engaging with the work over an extended period.
All performers and audience members will be told about the endurance needed to experience this work ahead of time, and support will be put in place to allow anyone who wants to participate or access the work to do so safely. The audience and public can come and go as they please. This ebb and flow of viewers helps solidify this performance as a living, evolving event.
Hands with Clear Mud Mirrors will be recorded and live-streamed to allow a wider audience to access the work. By creating an archive, we hope to reinforce the idea that this performance can be repeated many times.
With this performance piece, we are offering our audience an opportunity to witness performers taking something from the river for just long enough to feel connected with it, and then returning it. We want to make space for our audience and the performers to act more like the river, being able to hold, appreciate, and then let go, and find consolation in returning the Earth's resources to where they belong.